over to the graveyard. How are you going about this? Following Salatami? Are you hopping in on your griffins, or are you walking? What do you?
I'm following Salatami.
Yeah, he's pretty. I don't want to die from doing stupid stuff. Cautious.
Yeah.
I'll follow him. His
Same.
exact path.
So
Basically, we're like ducklings behind him.
as he makes his way that way, he does seem cautious of all those little ruts and everything. A breeze coming from the northwest blows past the Dwarven district and past you guys walking southwest. And in the heavy in the air is the smell of death, very pungent death coming from the Dwarven district. And you guys make your way over to the area. He seems pretty confident that there's not other people around. He's like being somewhat cautious, but it's not as if he's expecting there to be more patrols or anything like that anywhere else. You guys don't see any survivors or anything like that actively if you're just kind of walking to the graveyard.
I want to draw more arrows.
So you like riding on top of your griffin while walking kind of deal?
What? Oh.
Or you mean when you get to the graveyard?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Okay. So as you guys approach the graveyard, Salatami walks up to the door and he knocks in a very particular pattern. And a moment later, door opens and you are immediately greeted to Cremina at the door. A moment later, as she's staring, kind of eyes open at the group, Mariah comes to the side. And as they stand there kind of taking in who's here, you even hear Raphael's voice in the background. Who is it? Who's here?
I would elbow Emus and say I told her so.
And Emus is gonna spring forward to hug Carmina.
We're gonna tell us so.
As you run up, like crashing into her, she takes a couple steps back and holds on to you. Oh, hey.
I
Hi.
thought you were dead!
She doesn't know what to say, and she kind of holds you for a moment and then just squeezes tighter and cherishes that you're actually hugging her. I'm still alive, she says half-heartedly. Looking past her, Emus, you would see your teacher over there by kind of a pile of flesh in the corner on a pile of blankets. There's just like this clump of jelly skin next to him. And it looks like he's missing his left arm and his left leg.
Raphael does?
Yeah, and he's sitting there bandaged up, and he gives you a half-hearted smile, and you can see next to him this kind of like pile of dwarf, essentially. It's like just this blob on the ground. I love you. I love you too, Gar.
That's cute.
Raphael, what happened?
Bandaged up, he looks over at you and he says, we can go over that in a moment. Just come here. I'm glad to see you alive. Where have you guys been?
Can you,
Reaches out to give you a hug.
do you have like tokens for them or something?
Yeah, you not see him?
Nope.
Can't see these guys right here?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Huh. How about now?
I see one.
Fuck.
Oh, that's Raphael. I recognize the tail. Cool.
Yeah, you see Raphael and a pile of flesh in the corner that vaguely resembles Thorin.
Oh.
And looking over at the flesh through a hat that's kind of brushed too low, Raphael looks over and pulls it back, and you can see Thorin's eyes turned and look up at you. and it looks like his eyebrows do like a little bit of a scowl. And it sounds like he just goes.
What the hell happened to him?
Lots happened, actually. He got himself in this mess, and I got myself into this one trying to get him out of it. Looks over at his 2 limbs. Was back in the forest when we went to investigate. Ran into. He looks down, and Cremina pipes up from the background. It was Archon, Emus.
You ran into him out in the woods then.
Raphael nods. He was the one riling up the rage and infusing the beasts of the woods to war against Shadowdale. We thought we got away with it. We were on our way back when this buffoon, and he looks over at the pile clump of thorn, set off a trap. Let him know we were there, and he was on us in an instant. His hand was vile and corrupt, some undead, evil item attached to his arm. And his eye, similar. He reached out and grabbed Thorn and... Well, he looks down at Thorn.
Can
Who
I
is
go ahead and
still
make
alive. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I make a medicine check on Thorin to see like how injured he is, or what's wrong, what caused him to be in this state?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I didn't roll great.
As you're doing so, Raphael finishes the story with, luckily I was able to grab him and get us away beneath this rather convenient amalgamation of shrubbery. He smirks. Unsure why he's smirking, but it wasn't without its cost, he says, looking down at his arm and leg.
I got rolled 7.
As you approach him, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. It doesn't look like any natural condition at all, but as you move his limbs and check him out, he appears to have no bones in his body.
Ew.
Can I try a lesser restoration on him?
In a momento.
Pretty sure you got it.
I do have the spell, yes.
So, do you cast it?
Michael said, hold on.
Yeah, you can absolutely try to cast it if you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to cast a lesser restoration on him.
As you do, divine energy exudes out of your body and doesn't seem to have much of an effect. Unfortunately, he goes. Raphael says, "I think he said it was worth a shot."
Nice.
Gross! Touch the
Bazoit.
boneless Thorin.
Bazoit, I say, looking over my shoulder.
Yep.
Can you talk to Thorin? I'm sure he wants to actually say some stuff. Just in case he has something to say.
So telekinetically through my ring, I'm gonna say, Thorn, what do we need to help you?
That no good rotten elf blaming me for his fucking mishap. It could have been anyone stepped on that trap, I tell you. He seems rather frustrated, and then he settles down and
So to help you, I say back.
We need to help him?
No, I say telekinetically,
that-
so you guys
that's,
don't hear
yeah.
me yet.
How skilled are you in removing curses?
Not very sure. I got a lot of protection against them, I say back.
Bazoit, you do have Remove Curse as a spell as an option.
Thanks. Shy of a curse removal magic, I suppose we'd need a genie or a wish or something. Perhaps pray to the gods. Raphael looks at you. What What is he? What is he saying? Okay, she's the strong silent type, I guess. Looking over at Amos.
Dagnabbit.
Oh,
I've
did
been
you say
talking.
something?
Have you?
I say, well, he says that anybody could have stepped on that trap, and he said that we would need to remove curse, and I know that I have that.
Let's absolutely
And as
try. And he looks over. I'm sure, Thorn, anyone with feet as big as yours could have set that trap off. And you see the jelly-like Thorn begin to kind of shake and attempt to move, but he can't.
While they're doing their little thing, I walk over to Thorn and I touch him and I cast remove curse.
And you feel this odd texture beneath your hand as you reach out and touch Thorn, and you send this divine energy to him and can feel the rubbery like flesh beneath your hand begin to conjure bones within it and restore the bones that are missing as it begins stiffening and popping. You hear all these joints going into place, and his like folded up body kind of flops out and grows up.
Whoa!
Reaches and stretches. Ah!
That's better.
Can I roll a history check to try to see if I know anything about what could be used as a corrupted hand and eyeball and give power?
Absolutely.
High five, Bezoit!
Raphael
High five back to you, buddy.
jokingly looks over and he gives Thorn like a playful punch with his right hand and says, "Now you owe me one or two," looking at his limbs.
11.
You do know of an artifact about a hand. You're not so sure about the eye. But you do remember about a highly sought after artifact by necromancers and users of evil magic called the Hand of Vecna.
Hmm. Okay.
Thorin stretches and bounces on his legs. Ah, don't ruin my fun, you fucking. And he turns and looks at Boogie. How have you been, boy? And he comes over and jumps at you and gives you a really big hug, pulls you in.
Yeah, I come back.
Okay. Let go. You've gotten stronger.
Yeah. Yeah, we're man, I'm sure we're about to get just a little stronger soon.
Oh, you're funny. Fermina walks forward. I don't mean to bring the mood down, but there are some things we need to discuss.
Yes, of course. Fill us in. What's been going on since we were last here?
Fortunately, met up with these two. She points over at Mariah. He just got in here recently. He does know, by the way. She kind of gives like a smirk, like not a smirk, but like a half-hearted grimace, kind of hoping you get what she's saying without saying too much. Are you picking up what she's laying down?
No.
She's saying that Mariah knows about the headmaster hanging from the tree.
Oh.
Ah, damn, that one wasn't a double.
He said he was trying to contact him, sending spell and couldn't, and he wanted to come and see for himself.
On
That
that
creature out
topic,
there. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, on that topic, why did they hang a decoy of you from the tree?
I
Because
whispered to Bezoit. Can you hear him? Pointing out
to you, I'm afraid, Amos. They know who I am. They know your connection to me. It's just to fuck with your mind. That's how they are. Good news is, since I haven't been able to control my memories, I feel less hazy. I feel I have some information that could be of help to you.
Ooh, information. I finally hop up closer and stand on the bench to see.
So, first of all, how did you manage to defeat him, Lord of Blades?
I'm not super happy thinking about it.
He's a formidable foe, however you did it. What are you talking again about? You're muted.
Yeah. I say, well, I opened up a fissure and got rid of it. And I shrug.
Every time she forgets, we all take a shot. We'll be fucking dead by the end of the session.
Oh, did you end up curing Raphael while they were talking, or?
No, I can't regrow limbs. It's a 7th level spell.
Oh, his limbs are actually completely missing.
Yes.
Yes.
Oops.
Damn. He's
I-
gonna have to crossbow it. Oh no, he can't even pull it back.
I have some information I think would be helpful for you guys about the enemies you have to face. And she corrects herself. We have to face. She's gonna sit down and pull out this large, thick piece of scrolled up paper. And she takes out a drawing utensil and begins kind of just sketching. How much do you know of Archon?
Not much.
We only saw
Just
him
that
once.
he's my exact opposite.
He's fierce. He's cunning. He's recently come into ownership of 2 very powerful artifacts. I'm sure, being the chosen of Mishra, you are well aware of these artifacts. They are the Hand of Vecna and the Eye of Vecna.
I'm gonna say, hey, I have those.
You have those? She turns and looks at you.
What?
I have the Eye of the Beholder, and I have
No.
the what?
She gives you a half-hearted smile and she looks over at the group. Oh, what did you guys learn in your training? You know of the Hand and Eye of Vecna, no?
I remembered the hand, but not the eye.
I see.
Also, if there's any other body parts, I don't know.
Vecna, once a human king, then Lich, was a human that ascended to godhood. And remnants of his power remain. Those pieces left behind, his eye and his hand. Immense power that Archon is now attempting to wield. But it's not easy. In fact, it's rejecting him. But to my knowledge, and she begins drawing this kind of turtled shaped head. Archon's right hand man, Crawl, is assisting him right now, overcoming that. She draws a turtle that looks like this. Crawl is Archon's most trusted advisor and a devout cleric to Tiamat. He is merciless and revels in the pain of others. And you've seen Archon, no?
I've never laid eyes on him.
He was
I've seen him once.
the Dragonborn next to Cremina when we were in the Underdark.
Yes, that mission, she says, looking down. We were hunting one of the Seven Sisters, attempting to assassinate her. This is Archon, she says, drawing on the paper. Power possessed by Archon with those two artifacts together is what did that to your teacher over there, she said, pointing to Thorn. It's capable of many other things as well. Archon has a tower in Avernus, she says, starting to sketch out now a tower. How much do you guys know of Avernus?
I feel like nothing.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like.
Avernus is the first and entry floor into the Nine Hells. It is currently where the spirit of Tiamat resides in confinement. It is also where devils and the demons wage constant war, and where Archon has his tower, and she begins to draw 9 floors onto the tower.